There is limited access to Grand Central Terminal due to a large demonstration outside in support of Palestinians. Several people were taken into custody, and as CBS 2's Alicia Reed reports, NYPD sources are telling us that police are becoming increasingly concerned with hostility over the war and the number of rallies.
At Grand Central, access was denied after a large group of demonstrators made its way across town, stopping at many locations before ending here, where police had the doors locked. It started at Columbus Circle, at the edge of Central Park.
It's too many of them dying, way too many.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Demonstrators calling for a ceasefire in Gaza.
Everyone should just do their part. I feel like everyone should just understand that this is human lives.
I have kids, I have grandkids, and my heart is broken. I cannot sing, I cannot eat, I cannot drink. People need water.
Police used barricades to keep things in order. Just across the street, one man stood waving an Israeli flag.
And I'm going to stand here and be a voice for Israel and the Jews.
The NYPD says demonstrations are being held just about every day.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. We'll start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Moan for down to Florida from the Cameron province in Babylon. Come on, another quick hit to the spirit by BAHASHAM. Lord wanted to edify 50 sheep. The one said I was an apostle, great MILLSTONE will teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work. And just Saturday to scatter pride. And this gonna be a quick little lesson, just going into a topic, all right, that's already been known, all right, being spoken about, all right, but going into this Palestinian pretty much uproar in New York City, man. Okay, and it says, behold, the beginning of sorrows, which we are approaching the times and in the times of beginning sorrows, man. All right, and I say approaching because it's going to get much worse, man. All right, what we're seeing right now is nothing compared to what the Lord really going to stir up, man. All right, in these times. All right, because you got these Palestinians going through, what they're going over there in a situation, they kids dying and people dying for buildings falling upon them, all sorts of destruction going over there in that area in the Middle East, man. Okay, and you have it, people over in New York that's related to or their nationality to or protesting, man. Okay, and here you have it, man. We gonna see more of this, okay, in these troubling times. We're gonna see more of uproars of the people. We're gonna see more of sedition. We're gonna see more of things just getting real rocky. Okay, expect the worst. Okay, expect it to get worse. All right, because here you have it. And this was November 11th, man. All right, 2023. Which I'm meaning to do a lesson on, and the Spirit is on me to do it just now. Scripture says, quench not the spirit. So hey, here it is, man. But getting straight to the point, we're gonna grab some scriptures, bringing it out, man, because we see, that this is a time like never before, man. Okay, and we see that the more and more this comes to play, being here in America, all right, it's bound to be more of a situation where this can be going on around everywhere, man. And not just only related to what's going over there and in the Middle East, man. Okay, or what's going on with war, or what's going on with things like that, man. It could be numerous of things. Lord said He's gonna bring great death and destruction, famine, plagues, and etc., man. So we're gonna see a lot of things like this, more and more and more, from different various of directions, man. Okay, let me grab this in Matthew chapter 24. Right, it says, verse 6. I would say it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See then ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, as we can tell that it's been a lot of war being spoken about. It's been a lot of war going on. All right. You had the whole situation with Russia and what's this spot? Ukraine. Okay. And you have all these small legs and arms that going to third world countries that going to war with each other, So you have it, man. Even though we're hearing the rumors of wars, things are being stirred up, things being, spoken about. You got these other nations thinking that they're gonna become in power next. All these things, man. Okay, but still, this ain't the end, man. All right, this ain't the end of what we would expect as we don't see it. Okay, as we don't see it, it ain't the end, because the scripture says, "See that ye be not troubled." So there's no reason to be troubled about these things, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, what's there to come is even much worse. Okay, and ultimately we got YAHAWASHI on our side. But it says, "For all these things must come to pass." So as we know, though it tarry, it shall not tarry. Okay, so these things are going to do what it's set up to do. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. Okay, and right now the peace that was so heavy amongst the earth at a point in time, all right, is ceasing, man. It's becoming more and more rumors of wars and wars and death and etc., man. All right, so it says, "But the end is not yet." Verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places," man. And we have seen over the last 4 years, 3 to 4 years, I should say, of these common situations, man. Okay, earthquakes. Okay, certain pestilence, man. Okay, even nations against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms, man. Okay, so what we are experiencing, okay, and seeing, it still isn't the end. All right, even though we're seeing in different countries, people fighting against each other, stealing, robbing, murder. Okay, even though we're seeing these things, it still isn't the end. Earthquakes, pestilence, even famines, man. Okay, these things are still just signs leading up to the end, man. All right, but it says, verse 8, it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." So this is all the beginning of sorrows. So as it was quoted, okay, in the video, it says, "New York City, behold the beginning of sorrows." So we are seeing the things that we read within these scriptures be played out on the earth, man. Okay, and ultimately it's going to get much worse, as we know the scripture says, "The end shall manifest." All right, so let's grab that right quick. We're just gonna get the point. Lord, one of you edified. Let's see. 2 Ezra 9:1. Start with verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself." And how we do that? By these scriptures, man. Okay, by watching, seeing the things that's going on, what's playing out on the earth. Okay, and applying it and tying it up through the scriptures, man. Okay, through the spirit and prayer by YAHAWASHI. All right, and it says, "And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." So this is how we know. Okay, like, oh man, You know, the Lord's shaking stuff up right now, man. This is how we know the Lord's about to, you know, he's close to, approaching, man. Okay, and that's our faith, man, because we see these things. We see what's going on with Elon Musk. We see what's going on with these technologies. We see what's going on with these earthquakes, seditions, and uproars. You know, we see what's going on, man. You know, see the Lord shake things up, man, before that great finale, man. You know, he's shaking things up before that great finale. All right. And when that comes to play, you know, all these people who are non-believers, all these people who didn't believe, you know, they gonna see in that day, man. Okay. But this is verse 2 reading again. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. You have that same situation, man. And no, this ain't just, you know, one scenario where this Palestinian and Israel situation has became you know, a big deal. You know, it was other things that was going on. You know, you had Sri Lanka over there where they had this situation. You had Paris, or I believe France. You had Australia. You know, you had different places where there was completely uproars, earthquakes that were, you know, you can do your research on the earthquakes, man. All right, these things were occurring over time. You see? So we seeing it. As verse 4 goes into, it says, then shalt thou well understand. Okay, it says, thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So, I mean, the Lord already, you know, sanctioned these things that happened since the beginning. You know, there ain't no clue, you know, ain't no coincidence, man. No, this is already jotted and written down and blueprinted out. You know, as things were written before time, before our learning, you know, this is what we're seeing. You know, where we're seeing this through the Spirit. All right, and power of YAHAWASHI. It says, reading verse 4 again, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So we see in the end manifest, man. Okay, we're seeing that this is becoming a more major situation. Okay, this vibration is being high right now amongst these other nations. Okay, amongst these people. All right, amongst those ones that's near you, close to you, by you. Okay, this is what's going on. All right, and eventually this is going to stir up here in America on a higher vibration. It's going to stir up here high and altitude, man. Okay, and these spirits are going on these people, these demons on these people are going to really turn into a rage, man. Okay, it's going to be a rage, and the next thing you know, it's going to be what? The love of many waxing cold. Okay, next thing you're going to know, which we're going to grab it right quick, and we can close it out with this. Next thing you're going to know what? It says, verse 15, for the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. People gonna have what they gonna have these. They gonna be ready to lock and ready to go, man. People gonna be going at it. You know, it's gonna be a whole bunch of chaos. Okay. It says, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And why is that? Because he, you know, it's going to be bad. You know, as you can see in the video, you had these police officers, you know, and many troops blocking off the streets. Well, there's a such thing called, you know, it's the leaks they call it. It's a saying, order out of chaos. And what they're going to bring is that order, but through out of chaos, man. And that chaos is going to lead to what? They're going to have to block off intersections, cities, and towns, okay, and etc. All right, to what's the word? Extinguish, if I'm pronouncing that right, the chaos, man. Okay. So people are not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to enter into different cities and, you know, towns or intersections because it's going to be blocked off from these military troops. 18 says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great tribulation going on, man. All right, it's gonna be so bad that even men, they claim to be men, are gonna be afraid, man. Okay, verse 19: a man shall have no pity, so as love of many shall wax cold, because of the situations of iniquity shall abound. This is the outcome and the rhythm effect that's gonna come upon these people. Going to lead to what? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because the lack of bread and and for great tribulation. So there you have it. Because of these things continually going on, because the build up, because of what that tribulation or that lack of, it's going to cause for people who consider themselves civilized individuals, or ones that consider themselves as calm, collected, they're going to lose their freaking tokens, man. They're going to lose their minds. Okay, they're going to go bananas. All right, they're gonna lose it, man. Okay, and when they lose it, they're gonna retaliate to showing no pity upon their neighbors for their goods in their household. Okay, and they're gonna use the same thing. These modern day troops. Okay, these police officers, these you know, whatever you want to call them, or just for lack of better words, these troops, man, they're gonna be using weaponry, these guns, okay, and it's gonna spoil their goods, which is the things that are in your household, your well-beings, your food, your canned goods, all those things. They gonna come in and they gonna swipe, no swiper. Okay, it says because of the lack of bread, and it says and for great tribulation. So that sums it up. Okay, iniquity is gonna abound. All right, and the love of many is gonna wax cold. Okay, in that time, for what? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So we're approaching those times, man. All right, and it's not gonna get easy. It's gonna get much worse. Okay, so this is the time to seek YAHAWASHI while he may be near, while he may be found. Okay, hey man, times are getting much worse. So hey, time is running out, man. But with that, Lord, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out by giving all glory and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Until next time, we say Shalom.